Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are arguably among the most recognizable stars in the world and are both hugely successful in their own right. Their marriage was one of the most closely followed in recent decades. They got married in Florence, Italy in May 2014 and have 4 children, as you probably already know. But after almost 7 years of marriage, the couple began the process of ending it. Kim officially filed for divorce from Kanye on February 19th, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. In the midst of their divorce, it's expected that people shoot their shot at the soon-to-be-bachelor. It's even more expected that some of those people include other musicians. After all, bonding over music is how many relationships start. However, what this certain musician said while shooting her relationship shot was definitely something that no one was expecting. You may want to hold on to your hats for this one. Azealia Banks asking to date Kanye West? Yeah, you heard it right. But before we get into the subject, be sure to hit that like button to show your support, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for future updates. Azealia Banks has been one of the most controversial rappers in the world for the last few years. She's started feuds with everyone, from Kanye West to Lana Del Rey, and she's even shown off the closet she uses to sacrifice chickens. Banks is certainly not your girl next door type. She makes stunning music though, and because of her brash personality, it often gets overlooked. In fact, for the last couple of years, the majority of the headlines she's made has had to do with the controversies she says on social media. Back in 2016, Banks went on her Twitter to state that West, quote-unquote, lost all credibility when he married Kim Kardashian, and also stated how she no longer looks up to him as a role model. She formally predicted Kim and Kanye's divorce, but her prediction was off by a couple of years. And back in January 2020, Banks said that Kim will divorce Kanye in 2026, after which he'll have a true spiritual breakthrough. Banks previously called Kanye a sellout who became a Kardashian. Also last year, Banks went on a Twitter tirade again following Kanye's tear-filled rant about abortion during his first presidential rally in South Carolina. She claimed Kanye doesn't suffer from a mental illness, and that he's just hiding his homosexuality. Quote, maybe the fact that a lot of those mothers did not want to abort their child, maybe due to f***ing systemic races, and you can't make an equality. Maybe they had to give their babies up. Maybe there were a lot of tears that the women had to cry. You ever stop to think about that, motherfucker? No, because you don't have a f***ing bipolar disorder, nigga. You're a closeted homosexual, end quote, she wrote on Instagram at the time. Additionally, the crazy feud between Banks and Lana Del Rey began when Lana went after Kanye, who posted a photo to his Instagram account wearing a Make America Great Again hat. A Twitter user mentioned Banks with a screenshot of the post, asking, quote, girl, what do you think about this? End quote. Banks was quick to fire back, attacking Lana Del Rey for not being consistent with her outrage due to her collaboration with A$AP Rocky, who was accused of slapping a female fan in 2013. Indeed, if there's one thing Banks has become best known for, it's perhaps her endless list of feuds on and off social media with her fellow musicians. And just last month, she's top of the headline again. And guess what? She's asking to date Kanye West. Now, what's your say about that? Since West's 2020 presidential election campaign, we have seen very few public sightings of Kanye. He recently finalized the logo for his Yeezy Gap partnership as he prepares to launch the first collection. On April 16th, it was revealed that Kanye West is reportedly already thinking about getting back on the market. The rapper reportedly is seeking to date another artist who was able to, quote, speak the same language, end quote. Azealia Banks immediately jumped at the opportunity and caught wind of Yee's next relationship request. The Harlem rapper took to her Instagram to make it known that she's interested. Banks is ready to scoop Kanye West up and skip all the way to the baby phase of the relationship, which, while quick, is certainly not unheard of. But what is a bit unheard of is the type of baby she wants to have with Kanye West. Quote, it's me, guys. The powerful black demon entity awaiting in my ovaries, and Kanye's testicles is finally able to be unleashed upon the world. All of you niggas are all going to jail, end quote, she wrote. Some fans and followers of Azealia Banks seem to be into the idea of a Kanye-Azealia Banks offspring. Banks then jumped into the comment section to further outlay her vision for the baby. Quote, I just want to be the mother of the fully African Azealia Banks and Kanye West child. Give me the baby, then go wherever you want, end quote, she wrote in response to someone else's comment. She also mentioned that she wants to have a Sagittarius baby. However, Banks' relationship status remains unclear. She took to Instagram in June of 2019 to introduce all of her fans to her new man, posting a couple booed-up shots. Quote, I want to introduce the world to my boyfriend. This is the love of my life. I'm so happy I found you and can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together, she wrote. And back in February 2020, she announced her engagement to artist and creative director Ryder Ripps. She showed off her gold engagement ring on Instagram and declared that she was Jewish now. She went on to post scenes from the proposal while Ripps shared the news with his friends. The news of Banks' engagement comes days after she aired out her issue with blogger Perez Hilton, but it seemed it didn't work out for both of them. She and Ripps called off their engagement last March. Although it seemed as though the 212 rapper was interested in moving on from her ex-fiancé, other supporters questioned her motive, bringing back all of her hateful comments about Kanye in recent years. Once media outlets began reporting that Banks was aligning herself to move into Kanye's vast Wyoming ranch, she claimed that it was all an elaborate joke. Quote, "You guys really took that Kanye joke and ran with it, huh?" asked the 29-year-old on Instagram stories. It's not clear whether Azealia was shooting her shot at the rapper or trying to let fans know that she and Kanye are already involved. As of right now, KanyeWest has yet to say anything regarding a potential courtship with Azealia Banks. But there's still time. Who knows? Maybe the West kids will have a new younger step-sibling and have cute little sleepovers together. Meanwhile, Banks has been teasing the long-awaited sequel to her 2012 debut, mixtape Fantasia. Fantasia 2 is coming this summer, sluts, she wrote on Instagram stories. So, Azealia might not actually want to date Kanye West, because that would have been a wildly chaotic pairing, don't you agree? What do you guys think of this hot issue? Do you think Azealia and Kanye could be a new power couple? And who do you think Kanye should date once his divorce is finalized? Sound off in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, which we know you did, thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Kanye would. Thanks for watching.